Elk Muzzleloader 2024 heavy packs. I think Steve and I are probably 45 or 50, somewhere in there, and Aaron's getting up real close to 40 pounds on his pack. Plus we have our muzzleloaders. We got a several mile hike in tonight. Here we go. It's the night before the opener. Check it out. Oh my gosh.
How's a 6x6?
6x6, a bunch of big cows and some calves. Oh my goodness. We're hiking up on opening night and we're up near the top of the mountain, about ready to drop down. We have to go back like a quarter mile or half mile down to our campsite. I've never seen this many the night before an opener. Is that a bull?
No. They're all cows and a calf.
They're going right over towards where we camped last year. Steve has the Chad Mendez Signature Edition Elk Ragu Pasta. How is it?
It's pretty good.
I'll be having the Chad Mendez Peak Refuel Venison Country Casserole. And Aaron, sweet pork. New to us this year. Nice and hot. I've mentioned this in videos in the past. All my years doing this. Mountain House, ugh, hate it. Backpacker's Pantry, I don't like it. But Peak Refuel, one of the best for sure. 4:51 a.m. opening morning. Back in the wild. Sleeping last night. Temperature was great. Bladder was full, but I did not want to get out of the tent. Kind of on an incline. So I woke up a lot. Took me forever to fall asleep too. Took a sleeping pill and still couldn't fall asleep for many hours. So, whew, opening morning excitement. .338 grain bullet. .209 shot shell primer. 6:41 a.m. We smelled a lot of elk. We split up. Steve said he bumped some in our direction, but we were taking a bathroom break and we've smelled them several times. So we're encouraged big time this year. A lot of signs so far. Checking out the scenery. No elk yet. Just taking a really uncomfortable steep slope, dirt and rock hill nap. Encountered 3 different groups of elk last night and we're smelling them. And check it out. This is really fresh droppings like this morning. This morning's bounty of the mountain. Really cool remainder of an old compass. That's a really nice relic, metal. It's all broken apart, but what a nice little relic. Found a nice cross-cut saw, a modern one, on the way in last night. Really good condition, even had a blade guard. So I gave that to Steve because we found another cross-cut saw up near the top of Kenosha Pass about 2 months ago. So 2 cross-cut saws found at random in the National Forest. Day 1 coming to a close. Wasn't the excitement that we'd hoped for. We never laid eyes on an elk. Steve spooked some this morning in the dark. He had 2 cows at 50 yards, but they were in thick trees and he couldn't get a shot. The rut has definitely not peaked yet. Very hot day. It was not fun. We took a lot of breaks and just sat down because it was painfully hot. Day number 2, afternoon. We're not hunting tonight. We had to park our vehicles at a regional campground in order to access the mountain that we hunt at because of access roads and parking places being shut down. We'll be staying here most likely the rest of the week. Got the Alaknak. Our shower, amazing. We just took our first showers in a couple days. Shout out to my longtime subscriber, Lee Watkins, for the sweet hats. Lee, if you're watching, brother, thank you. Morning number 3. So we got real good sleep last night in the outfitter tent down at the main campground. We left our little spike camp up here. Got up at 4:30 and been hiking for the last couple of hours. We're at about 10,000 feet. We've already put in 3 miles from where we are parked down at 9,000 feet. It's the first dip into the snack bag. Beautiful cloud cover today. Absolutely beautiful. Oh my goodness. You know, the sun in Colorado can get really bright, but I'm really enjoying the clouds. It's going to be way better hunting. Old log cabin. I spent a lot of time hanging out in here in the mid-morning over the years. Of course, a really low roof. There used to be a ridge pole on this that fell down. Aspen's just starting to turn, and this is absolutely beautiful. Check out this helicopter flying over the mountain. This is incredible. Taking a break. Got to take a lot of breaks. It's grueling. If you were just here for fun, you would have left. It's just, camera can't really do it justice. It's just straight uphill, you know, straight up everywhere. And if you go downhill, which isn't fun either because you're climbing over a deadfall, you know, over stacks of trees, you got to go back up anyways. Cold one this morning. This is day number 4. Fresh rub, as in a fresh rub, just the last day, day and a half, so it's very exciting. Eating our snacks. We're down at the campground in the wall tent. Tough to get out of that sleeping bag at 4:30. We're about 3.1 miles in from where we parked. More new rubs in the saddle. Getting his sleep in. Day number 5 of the hunt. Man, it's grueling. Last night we ended up getting off the mountain a couple of hours before dark because we had several rounds of thunderstorms and everything was just nuts. We made it down, drove to the campground where we have the Alaknak tent set up. We were able to shower, which was nice, and get cleaned up. Went to Taco Bell in town, picked up some supplies at the grocery store, got to bed for us pretty early, about 9 p.m., 8:30 to 9. Got up at 4:30. We've done 3 miles already. We're back up top. The really tough part this year is haven't seen any elk. I've heard some bugles. We've responded a little bit. Lackluster a couple days ago. Steve has seen elk 3 times. He shot at one, had a primer fail 2 days ago. But that's it. Very, very depressing. I'm not into armed hiking. I hate armed hiking. There we go. There's the guns. So stay tuned. It's just, at this point, one foot in front of the other. Dead silent. So quiet. Usually I don't like it when the sun comes up, but this morning I'm extra cold, so this blast of sunrise feels wonderful. Talk about the grueling hiking occasionally. This won't do it justice because we're up at 11,000 feet. But that's the kind of stuff we're talking about hiking over. Straight uphill there. Look at that. Here on the mountain, it's typically Fit Crunch bars, which are delicious. All kinds of snacks, beef jerky, sugar-free candy. But take a look at what we brought up today. Oh my goodness. Don't even have any mayo or mustard, but it's gonna be delicious. Oh yeah. I don't know what those birds are circling because we certainly didn't kill anything.